Attitudes Reflection by Brianna Pearson. This is a picture of me to the right, my son in the middle, and then my husband on the left. So I'm going to be talking about mood, feeling, and behavior. So I picked my husband of 5 years on Saturday. I observed him just this past Saturday since it was our 5-year anniversary, and the mood was happy and romantic, and the feeling was love, and our behavior was the same as it always has been. I picked this day because I knew we would be the most happiest because it is our 5-year anniversary and no one wants to be arguing on their 5-year anniversary or any of that. The hypothesis was I knew our mood was going to be fantastic because that was our 5-year anniversary. I don't believe the mood or feelings changed because it was a special day right from the get-go. My husband got me coffee in the first thing in the morning. So that was just a nice set to the mood, and that just kind of set the tone for the entire day of just pure love and just appreciation for one another that we both had. I made him breakfast and his mood was happy, and we were just feeding off of each other's mood from the beginning. Although I did get upset and the mood changed for a minute when we went up to a bigger city. We live on Fort Polk and it's a really tiny town, so we decided to take a drive up to Alexandria, Louisiana, where we had our dinner. And I got mad for a brief second, and it did bring down the mood just a little bit. I felt his mood and attitude change, and then my mood and attitude change. But then we recollected together, and when his mood started changing and started trying to be happy again, it brought my mood and my spirits up, and it brought the whole mood around. So the attitude definitely changed from me being upset to him trying to make things better. It did a full 360, and our attitudes were feeding off of each other. Once he turned it around, I became happy, and the entire mood for the night and everything was great. I got this because the relationship between attitudes and behaviors is relevant to everyday life as well as to many other areas of inquiry. In our social interactions, we often assume that the professed attitudes will be consistent with behavior, but this relationship not so simple. There are times when attitudes do predict behavior, other times when behaviors influence attitudes, and still other times when professed attitudes and actual behaviors seem to be unrelated. Just for example, when I got mad at him, my attitude predicted his behavior, and his behavior was to react kindly and nicely, and he did not influence with my attitude when I was upset. So I really liked that from Sabates. And I have a picture over here to the right that says attitude changes everything, because that is true. And I like smile, it's contagious. You always hear that saying. You always see if someone smiles at you, you always refer and you always want to smile back. It's just your attitude. You see someone smile, you smile, and it just makes you happy. What does scripture say about attitude? So I really like these two scriptures. A happy heart makes the face cheerful, but heartache crushes the spirit. There's no point of having a bad attitude because, like the scripture said, it crushes the spirit. It brings down everyone's mood, especially if you're in a room full of happy people and then you are automatically mad or upset. That energy feeds off of other people. And then do all things without grumbling or questioning, that you may be blameless and innocent, children of God without blemish, in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. I really like this one too, because we shouldn't do things when we are grumbling or questioning. Um, excuse me. Um, we should always have a happy attitude, either whether we're doing the dishes or anything. We always have to make the most of what we're doing. So that's what scripture says about attitude. These are the reference page. Thank you for listening.